And so that's your update on Tropical Storm Imelda and what's happening with that particular storm. As we continue tonight, we're going to urge persons to please be extra cautious and careful. There have been a number of advisories. Banks are closed tomorrow. Schools are closed in most of the islands tomorrow. Let me see what else, because I put down a number of them. Let me see if I can find them. 1 second. Government offices are closed tomorrow except for essential workers. And so what you should do is make contact with your various offices to confirm whether you have to report to work. Make contact with, now I don't know, I know some persons have been complaining about some of the schools. I think Kingsway Academy or one of those they were complaining about. Let me see what this is here. It says, just in, the public is hereby notified that acting on the advice of the Department of Meteorology, the Office of the Judiciary wishes to advise that all court operations are suspended tomorrow, Monday the 29th of September. So all court is suspended tomorrow. Normal court operations in New Providence are expected to resume on Tuesday the 30th of September. An official communication regarding resumption of court operations for Abaco and Grand Bahama will be issued following the advice of the Department of Meteorology. So in Nassau and other islands, all court operations, that's so the magistrate court, Supreme Court, whatever court that is, all court operations are suspended tomorrow, and they will resume on Tuesday in Nassau and other areas, except Grand Bahama and Abaco and those areas that are still within the area that is affected by the hurricane. So I'm assuming that will include Bimini as well. And then the Clearing Banks Association has stated that all banks are to be closed on Monday, September 29th. So all banks throughout the Bahamas are closed. They say the following services will continue to be available subject to the availability of power. And that's card services, including debit cards, credit cards, and prepaid cards. Merchant services, including point of sale, terminals, and e-commerce. And online banking services, except international bank transfers. So everything else will be available for service on Monday. But otherwise than that, everything else is shut down. And so you want to pay careful attention to that. And then there's a statement from the government of Bahamas regarding the closure of government offices due to Tropical Storm Imelda. It says, acting on the advice of the Department of Meteorology and in the interest of public safety, the government of the Bahamas advises that all government offices in the central and northern Bahamas will remain closed on Monday, September 29, 2025. This precautionary measure is being taken as Tropical Storm Imelda is expected to bring sustained heavy rainfall, flooding, and hazardous conditions across several islands. The closure will allow residents to shelter in place and avoid unnecessary movement while the storm passes. Only essential workers are required to report for duty. All other employees are directed to remain at home until further notice. The government of the Bahamas will continue to monitor conditions closely and provide updates as advised by the Department of Meteorology and the Disaster Risk Management. PMH announced revised operating schedule. This is PMH now. That's the Princess Margaret Hospital. It says that Princess Margaret Hospital has announced that all hospital offices and clinics will be closed on Monday. All personnel rostered for storm duty are requested to report as scheduled. All clinics and outpatient services will resume as usual on Tuesday. Elective surgeries will also continue as scheduled on Tuesday.